We have a child with autism. There were a number of skills he was really struggling with. I asked one of his therapists that I consult with at times if she had any recommendations, and she said, oh, you should go to CTN. At a really primal level, it was fear. You know, as parents, I think we all want to believe that our child can reach their potential, whatever that potential is. You know, if it's more than you can manage as a parent, then there's probably someone with better skills than you that can solve this problem. She was always focused on what our family goals were. And when we had new family goals, or when something would pop up out of nowhere and we were in the middle of working on some other skill, if we came in and said, you know, hey, Emily, we're really struggling. We have this new thing that our kid needs to do every day at school and he can't do it. Can you help us? Instead of sitting at home and just being frustrated, how do we solve this problem? We knew that we would see this person every week and we could say, hey, do you have any ideas for how we can solve this problem? That is just unbelievable to have that expertise at your fingertips. This is where I'm gonna I couldn't even think about this idea last night without getting very emotional. The CTN really changed my child's life. We went into therapy thinking, that our child may never be able to move out and live on his own someday, because we were so worried about his ability to do simple things. The central task that brought us into CTN was our child couldn't cross streets. In our hearts, we just thought, how does this person move out into the world on his own someday if he cannot cross a street? That simple question ended up revealing all sorts of things that our child couldn't do. And going and getting the expert treatment that we received at CTN, his progress transformed. He became a capable person. For a parent, that's just unbelievable. I have to say, CTN kind of saved our kid's life. Don't be afraid to do it, and be really communicative about what your fears are, both for what kind of commitment it may involve, what your fears are if you're worried that your child isn't capable of doing something, what your struggles are. Just the more you can communicate with your therapist, the more they can get at what's going on to assist you. I mean, you have to go in knowing this is going to be a partnership. CTN expects families to be there at these sessions, and there's lots of homework. When you graduate, that moment when your therapist says, I think you've done it, and when you see that your child is doing those things they couldn't do before, and those fights have dissipated, and the word at school is positive, it's just so worth the investment.